And I welcome you this evening to our practice of Yoga Nidra, dedicated tonight to our LGBTQ community. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. I invite you to hold space for yourself and get yourself as comfortable as you can. This is the moment. This is the time to settle. As you organize your body in a comfortable position, the recommended position is lying down so that the whole body can be held by the earth. We are here, humans upon this planet, the earth beneath us is here to hold you every day, day in, day out. And it's easy to forget, it's easy to get caught up in the rush of life and the running. And this is an invitation to slow down to stillness, to stop that momentum, and to come inward, to bring the awareness home. And to take a moment to stop the future thoughts, the planning, the worries, the imaginations and concerns of what's to come. And this is a moment to let go of the memories and reviewing past events and thinking about things past. To be here, to be now in the present, to be with the breath, to be with this body that's been through all of life up until this moment. You have made it here. Congratulations. You have arrived in this moment. And you have arrived here in this place. Thank you for showing up for this practice, for showing up for yourself. It's like a place for you was dedicated for this moment, like a circle on a map. You are here and now. Your body comfortable, your body supported, available to breathe, available to be. And to move this awareness into the sensations, to notice what it feels like to be in this body today. What does the physical form feel like? Notice the physical experience. Perhaps it's a hot day, a sticky day. Perhaps you're feeling your skin, or the touch of clothing, or the touch of the surface beneath you, whatever you're sitting or lying down upon. Notice that touch. Notice any internal sensations, any tensions or tightnesses in the body, any pain or discomfort. Letting the mind move around with curiosity, with an open inquiry, curious about what it is that the body is experiencing today, in this moment. What signals does it send today, in this moment? What is happening on the inside, in the inner landscape of this body, right now? Notice the stillness of the resting body and the movement of the breath, where there is an ongoing, trustworthy pattern here of the inhale, followed by exhale, followed by inhale. And when the mind can connect to the breath, when the mind can be with the breath and in the breath, this is presence, this is being here in the moment. The breath is always right here, right now. So let the awareness be anchored to this present moment through the breath, through this bridge between the physical and the non-physical, between the internal world and the external world. The breath, your ongoing servant that delivers. With every inhale, delivers clarity and patience, heightens the mindfulness, and every exhale makes the space, lets go of confusion. Let's go of impatience and rush. Every exhale, making space and to be more present, more mindful. And as the mind comes home to the body and checks out all the sensations, all the physical experiences here in this human form today, tonight, in this moment, let the mind listen to the wisdom of the heart. Let the mind drop down into the chest, into the heart space. And ask there, what is it that this heart is longing for? What does this heart desire? And you may know there may be answers coming to mind. You may not know. There may be a lack of clarity, and that's okay. Stay open and curious. Watch for insights, memories, cravings. And whether you think you know, or perhaps you know that you don't know, holding this question of what does this heart desire? What am I moving towards? What am I calling in? And how does that feel? And what would it feel like to have it? What would it feel like to be there in the fulfillment of desire? And perhaps you are there feeling satisfied and complete. It could be that this moment feels like everything is enough, and that is also welcome. It's generating this awareness of desire, or perhaps the lack of desire. Listening to the body for its wisdom and being open to further revelations, further insights. And in the next piece of this practice, the mind is invited to move all around the body like a pilgrim taking the walk, the pilgrimage, perhaps from holy site to holy site, the way this body is a collection of precious and sacred areas and geographies. Begin today at the left hand. Let the awareness arrive in the palm of the left hand and notice. Perhaps repeat the name in the mind if that feels right, and perhaps visualize this body part if that feels right, but these are just suggestions. The main invitation is to bring the awareness to the left hand and notice the tip of the left hand thumb, the tip of the index finger, the tip of the middle finger, fourth finger, and little finger. Be aware of the palm of the left hand and the back of the left hand, inviting rest, inviting softness to the hand, patience into every bone and every knuckle here at the hand and the wrist, and up the arm to the elbow, and up the upper arm to the armpit and shoulder, across the top of the chest from the collarbones and the hollow in between, to the opposite shoulder, the right shoulder and armpit, down to the right elbow, to the right wrist, bringing this patience, this invitation of softness, of rest, to the right hand, to the palm and the back of the hand, to the tip of the right hand thumb, the tip of the right hand index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, and little finger of the right hand. And invite this awareness back into the chest, into the heart space, into the center of the trunk, inviting softness and rest, patience to the whole chest and rib cage. Between each rib, there is presence. Where there is breath, there is mindfulness. Let the mind move around the home of the physical breath here, the lungs, in the right side and the left side of the chest, in the front and the back of the upper trunk, to each shoulder blade, left and right, into the space behind the shoulder blades, the space behind the heart. Let the awareness drop there, between the shoulder blades. Be aware here of any desires that might be behind the heart, inviting softness and rest, inviting patience and clarity. And the awareness moves down the spine. Notice the bones of the back into the low back. And let the awareness wrap around the abdomen, to the navel and the underbelly, to the hips and pelvis, inviting rest, inviting softness, to the right thigh and the left thigh, the knees right and left, and the lower legs, the two ankles, right and left, and the heels, right foot, left foot, right foot, big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth, and the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. And be aware. Be aware of the feet and the legs, the pelvis and the trunk, the arms, right and left, up to the neck, and the awareness moves up the neck to the chin and the lips, to the right cheek and the left cheek, and the right ear and the left ear, inviting softness and rest. Patience to the nostrils, right and left, and to the tip of the nose, up the bridge of the nose. Awareness of the right eye, the left eye, the right eyebrow, and the left eyebrow. And the point between the eyebrows, eyebrow center, the access point to the intuitive knowing, to clarity of the inner knowing, mindfulness itself. Be aware of the space inside the head. Let the awareness move beneath the forehead into the crown of the head. Feel the breath in the head and face. Feel the breath in the neck and shoulders. Invite the softness into the body and the breath, and the arms and the trunk, the right leg and the left leg together, the whole body, legs and trunk, arms and neck and head, the whole body, soft, the whole body here in rest, the whole body present, the whole body in this practice, the practice of mindful awareness itself, the practice of conscious dreaming, the practice of modulating between asleep and awake states to access our deeper knowing, our inner wisdom. Awareness in the space of the heart. Awareness at the level of the third eye, inside of the head, and awareness anywhere else in the body. Notice where the body calls the awareness, perhaps to the navel and the solar plexus, perhaps deeper to the pelvis and the root. Let the awareness go where the body calls, and be aware. Notice what you notice. Watch the body, watch the breath. And notice where in the body there might be some confusion. Scan and be curious about what confusion might feel like and where it might live in the body. What are the sensations of confusion? Not knowing, unclarity. Just taking a moment to welcome those human feelings, those sensations in the repertoire of life's experiences. What does confusion and the lack of clarity feel like? Inviting that contrast, inviting its opposite. Tuning into one and the other. What does clarity feel like, and where in the body is there clarity? Is there somewhere in the body that the body knows clearly, or has in the past experienced clarity and can generate those sensations, that feeling of clarity. What does that feel like? What would it feel like to expand clarity into the whole body, to fill this body with clarity? And would there be a rush? Would there be any need to rush or move quickly in this knowing? Patience might just come spontaneously with the clarity, knowing that it's on the way, anchoring in the feeling, generating it through the whole body with a conviction that this clarity is on the way. This clarity will guide the next steps. And there's no need to rush. Everything happens here in the present with the breath. And with this mindfulness, this attentiveness, this knowing of the body and the breath, of the sensations which are teachers and guides. There's more mystery than clarity, and that mystery is within. We have access to every piece of information we could possibly desire, every emotion we could wish to experience. Here in the inner world, inviting how you wish to feel into your body. How do I wish to feel? What is it that I wish for this body? What are the sensations to experience? What do I wish for this breath? These rivers of breath in the whole body, the home of the breath in the lungs, and the continued exchange of oxygen and nourishment and release, and the cleansing of every exhale in the whole body. And what do I wish for this heart? For the emotional being that this human experience is? What do I wish to feel? And what would happen? How would life look feeling in this way? Taking a moment to feel, a moment of silence, of quiet, to be present here with every breath, with every physical sensation. Staying present to this moment. And welcoming all that is emerging. Welcoming thoughts, feelings, sensations. Welcoming memories and ideas, imaginations. Awareness home to the body. You might return here at any moment. This is a good place to be. Take note. Take note of this landscape and perhaps draw the map of how you found it for yourself in your mind and your heart. You might choose to stay here in this state of awareness. You are welcome to stay right where you are. And you're invited as well to emerge, to awaken, to choose to enliven and energize this body to return to a more wakeful state, doing that slowly with an awareness of the senses, an awareness of sounds, near and far, listening again to the room, perhaps the neighborhood, listening beyond the windows and doors, listening all around. Listen for the breath and feel it as well. Feel the physical experience of the air as it travels in the nostrils, as it travels in the throat and fills the lungs. Feel the physical experience of the chest as it inflates and becomes full of inhale and deflates, becoming smaller and softer. Follow the movement of the diaphragm, that spontaneous activity of the breath, always in the business of life, always in the business of survival. Watch the movement that is spontaneous in the body from the breath and the heartbeat. And perhaps again, staying here with this presence, this awareness, or perhaps awakening further and deepening the breath. If it feels good to do so, move the tongue in the mouth and let the eyes move under the eyelids. Maybe little movements of the eyebrows and cheeks. Wiggling the fingers and touching each finger to the tip of the thumb, one by one, if you so choose to awaken. Wiggling the toes, moving the ankles, and allowing the body to move however it needs to and wants to. You might need a stretch. You might need to wrap up and hug your body, hold your body. You might wish to touch parts of your face, smoothing out the eyebrows and the forehead. You might wish to do any self-massage, any bigger movements, shaking or wiggling, or you might just lay and breathe in this awareness and this shift in awareness that you've just experienced. That is the practice of Yoga Nidra. Our practice is coming to an end. Again, if you're choosing to awaken, do so at your slow pace, at your easiest, remaining present and mindful, holding what you've collected from this experience, perhaps an insight for yourself, and perhaps just the knowing that you can generate feelings and charge your whole body with qualities that you long for. The practice is complete. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.